Privy, this is Savage, and I present to you Dragon Age Origins. We are at the Tower of Ishal, about to enter the top floor where this happens. Right. Right, I want everyone to stay exactly where they are, except for Alistair for the moment.
This is it!
Okay. It isn't as bad as I expected. Oops, and you got a healing thing. A big one, in fact. As do you.
No quarter shall be given.
I am not certain if my stun works on an ogre.
Die!
Yes, it does. Ah, that isn't ideal. Can you, while you are held, take that? Or can the mage cast something to protect you? Shield. Arcane shield, the caster generates. Can you cast it on Alistair? I don't think you can. Anyway. Not good. Okay, nope. Yes. Take that. And that was a case of friendly fire.
I am armed.
Whatever that does.
This is it!
How? I was already away. That isn't fair. Would you mind shooting here? Use a pinning shot here.
I am armed.
I need to take care if he starts aiming at her. Or running for her.
I shall do it.
Okay, now you're running for me. That's not good. Hey, I can push you away. Why isn't the bleeding mage shooting? Yeah, like that. That's more like it.
This is it! Under!
Yes, shoot! Shoot! Damn. Damn. This means kiting. Until I can at least stun him. Why didn't you shoot now? I clicked. Come on. Thinning shot didn't help me much. Come on.
Very well.
Did I even hit him?
I shall do it.
Oh lordy. Not good.
It is begun.
Did I hit him? Not really. I think I should start over, but I'm not certain. I really don't want to.
It shall be done.
I really don't want to. You monster! I just want you to die. Can we please agree on that? Ow!
It is begun.
Please don't.
It is begun.
Thanks!
The beacon is over here. Surely missed the signal.
Yes,
Let's rise it
wait.
quickly before it's too late.
I will first collect what I can.
As you say.
Right? That was that. Lord. Usually I try and have whatever the mage survive.
Sound the retreat.
But What about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Well,
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
so well. Now?
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
I remember you, the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds, where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Wait, what happened to the army, to the king?
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
What happened to the Grey Wardens and the king?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Very unkind. Those were his friends.
And you think they would encourage his blubbering? If so, they are not the sort of Grey Wardens the legends note.
I have some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Much, much higher.
What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however.
How did she manage to rescue us exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
That is an understatement. Are there any survivors beside us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Why did Logain abandon the king?
I do not know who this Logain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Alright. My things are not in there because they are on me. Ah, yes, of course. I can level. I will go for dexterity and a bit of cunning. I will go for combat tactics. I don't want to go for combat tactics because I don't use them much, at least not for my main. Improved coercion. Why not? Stealing I won't improve. Traps I don't use. Survival is fine, but I will have a mage with that, I guess. Poison making, perhaps to create them. I will have a poison maker. I will use someone else for that. A master combat training will come later. For leathering, I don't think I need that yet. Aim, I don't really want. That requires level 8. I'll do that. I don't know if I need it.
It is begun.
It's not like I'm not getting tactic slots anyway.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm fine, I appreciate your concern.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
The land is hardly united thanks to Logain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
What is this archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Will you help us fight this Blight, Flemeth?
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Logain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Logain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Oh, Lehman, is this someone important?
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
We need the rest of the Grey Wardens.
I don't know how to contact them, or if they're even on their way. We need to do something now.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I'd be happy with just staying alive.
Come to think of it, that would be nice.
Well, don't expect me to do everything. There is, however, one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I
understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
She won't come to harm with us.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No, I prefer you to speak your mind.
Haha, you will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Actually, I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Are you really Flemeth's daughter?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
She's just going to stay here alone.
Mother was alone long before I came, and will be so long after I am dead. Such is her choice, though I suspect she would claim the choice was made for her.
Have you ever been outside the wild?
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains.
You will.
I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I
Not
want
right.
to experience a city rather than see it in my mind.
You will.
So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
Tell me about this village to the north.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your imperial highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Is there any reason to go to Lothering then?
I mention it for its tavern, where travellers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
How are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
I don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
The Darkspawn are camped farther in the forest.
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
What skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
That isn't as mean as it sounds, because we will find out later that Alistair can't. Or we might find out later. It's a party banter thing. Then you can substitute for Alistair.
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
Yeah.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest 'tis at all related to cooking.
Morrigan. Oh, I love that woman. I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Right, well, actually, why do they approve even? I mean, Alistair, I mean, that was nice to Morrigan, but Alistair doesn't matter. Alright, Alistair. For now. Hang on. There is a big shield I have for him. And I want him to be able to wear it. Alright. 22 strength. Can I even get you there? Yes, I can. Very good. Why not? Why not? It's really the most useful thing for him to have. Let's face it. Oh, on the other hand, I'll just give him that because it's also very useful. So, you're a tank. You get shield balance, which is a passive talent. And concerning tactics, is that all? Is that the best you can do, really? I have no idea, I'll just pick up something. We have the shield defense. Shield bar, shield pommel. Self. Status. Hang on, I will move that downwards. Enemy. Nearest visible. Shield pommel. Enemy health above 75%. No, enemy health above 75%. Shield bash. Self being attacked by type of attack, by ranged attack, shield cover. And here I will use self being attacked by melee or ranged attack. And here I will activate shield defense because I believe drops defensive stance, bonus to defense and an increased chance of shrug off missile attacks, but taking a penalty. With shield balance, the attack penalty is reduced. With shield expertise, defense bonus is increased. Shield master AD, defense bonus increases further. Okay, I'll leave it at that. And here, enemy, target of party member, main character, attack. Do I have any sort of charging ability? Not yet. Save preset. Custom one. Morrigan. Damager, supporter, or controller. I'll leave it at that. What is it? Stability, that sounds good too. Not that it makes much difference. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave you like this right now, and I'll save here and continue. Wait, I'll just go to the quest log. We have this left. We will finish this in Redcliffe. We can't finish it before. We have the main quest, the Isle of Redcliffe, which is obvious, I think. We have a Paragon of a Kind, which means we have to go to Orzamer, and that will be, yeah, not the next one. Then we have Nature of the Beast, which leads us to the Dalish clans. We have Broken Circle, which leads us to the Circle of Magi. And there are, I'm not sure in which order I will do it after Lothering, if I go to Redcliffe first and then the Broken Circle, or the other way around. There is a certain character I would like to have by the time I go to the circle, and if I want that, I will have to go to Redcliffe first, but Redcliffe is a bit more difficult than the circle. But I still think I'll do it in that order, so that will be Redcliffe, Broken Circle. After that, I will do the the Sulcus Pass and the DLC generally, I think. Then I will do Nature of the Beast and then a Paragon of a Kind, in that order. Yes, this was Savacia and Dragon Age Origins. Wo weiter?